Sandler submarine has helped me make millions of dollars. What are some things you could do on annual review? Holding money for a rainy day, it's not going to do you any good. Sandler. Okay. Who does annual reviews with clients? No, seriously, annual reviews every year. Every year. So, remember I was talking about the Grim Reaper? Mr. Richard Berry? If you're looking at me, Mr. Berry, if you're watching this video, come back and do business with me again. Because I know you're the Grim Reaper. He's not going to see this. He might, he might. But annual reviews, that's not enough to keep clients away from the Grim Reapers in your community. Annual reviews are great, but I have talked with so many agents, and so many annuity agents raise their hands like you did. Some of them real high, like, yeah, I do annual reviews. And then you ask them, like, are you really doing annual reviews? Nah, it's not annual reviews. It's like every time they want something, review. Like 4-year review. I made a commission one time, and one heap commission, and I'm not getting paid to service the client over and over and over and over again. I'm not getting paid to go back to that client every single year. Well, you're getting your clients, you can get, there's people marketing to your business and your clients every single day, other agents. So if you're not having quarterly reviews, triannual reviews, biannual reviews, I am being rewarded every day by agents that are associated with DFS, rolling money from annuities to the products that we market from customers who don't even know who their annuity agent is. We are smoking it on rollovers, and you ask the customer, who's your agent? Also, since I'm at the top of the hierarchy, it's like the insurance company, then there's Julian, and then all the producers are in my hierarchy. So when producers die, when producers get terminated, we all get terminated, then the carrier, for whatever crazy reason, I can't stand it, but they make me the agent of record. And so I get people calling, I'm like, who's your agent? I don't know. You mean you don't know your agent who sold you a $400,000 policy 3 years ago? You forgot the agent? I don't remember who it was. I don't really remember who it was. I'm like, you don't remember who your client, your agent was? No. Well, how does my withdrawals work? So every day, American Equity, I'll give you an example, sends me every month about this much stack of statements every month, usually on. Well, yeah. Agent dies, agent quit, agent terminated. They send me a stack. Yeah, oh yeah. But American Equity would cancel my contract pretty quickly, and that's a $100 million contract. I can't do that. But I can set you up with my GPS program and send you more people from Facebook and from Google and from YouTube. That's what we're doing. But these annual reviews are not getting done. Every 2 Comma Club meeting that I have like this, I spend about $10,000 every month on meetings like this to bring producers in, and I ask the same question. I do annual reviews, and then I'll talk with them the next day on the phone, or I'll get down to it. It's not really a system. Annual review, quarterly reviews, and I'm trying to help eliminate the Grim Reapers coming in and marketing to them from a seminar. How many in here have had a client transfer a bucket of money away from you and you didn't even know it? Yeah, they transferred the bucket of money away from you. Or you talked to them and they said, I went to a seminar, I had a $300,000 CD that you didn't know about, and I bought it from this other agent. Yep. You know? I mean, you hear about that. That's just because customers lie, customers aren't always up front with you, and you didn't do your quarterly, annual, triannual reviews. It's a lot. but it sure is a lot better than waking up on a Monday morning and not knowing who you're going to see. That's the worst. In independent-only business, waking up and not having anybody on your calendar. That is the worst. When you can set yourself up, I know you probably do. You're probably like, hey, I call my customers, but there's no system in quarterly reviews. Every quarter, I'm seeing the same client. Some producers say that's too much. I'm not going to sit there and see the same customer 4 times a year, every year. Too much. I'm not doing it, Julian. I'll do 1 annual review. I'm telling you, you will come into more money. People have inheritances, money that they didn't tell you about, people retire. And if you're doing these quarterly reviews, you're creating activity for yourself, and you're bringing in additional your existing customers, and you're not putting yourself in a position to have the customer leave you. You're not being put into a position where they don't know you. It's true. It happens. You probably all are thinking, geez, is the Grim Reaper calling my customers right now? But they are. They're marketing to your book of business unless you're doing. What are some things you could do on annual reviews? Anything. What could you do on an annual review? Darling?
Contract provisions.
Yeah?
Review the reasons why they got it in the first place. And, but frankly speaking, I mean, it also gives you an opportunity to update their financial profile because, like you said, I would say probably 60% of the people that I've probably seen don't tell you about every dollar they have.
That's right.
At least 60%.
What about client appreciation dinners? Have you ever done one?
They don't always have to be reviews.
Yeah.
Touches are what's important.
Yeah.
And I touch most of my clients every 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months. How do you do it?
Well, I do other kinds of things besides
Newsletter?
where their structured notes get called or there's activity going on in their accounts.
Yes.
Almost all my clients have brokerage accounts as well as
Yes.
annuities, and so
Yes.
there's always
But do you?
communications.
Yes. So, but you. Let's say you had 300 clients, and there's no way that you're touching all 300 every month, right?
No.
So it's just when they call you, you're being reactive. That's what you mean. You have no system in place, right? I'm just digging deep.
Well, I travel, so when I travel, I'm going to Michigan. I email all my Michigan clients and say I'm going to be in the area. Let me know if we need to talk about this, that, and the
Got
other.
it.
And a percentage will always contact me.
Got it.
So I'll see some of those people twice, 3 times, 4
Got it.
times a year.
So those Michigan clients
Yeah,
are only being touched by you when you go to Michigan.
right.
Okay.
Well, not only, but
Other things.
But I don't do other than emails.
Okay.
I don't do anything.
So what I'm trying to get at,
Yeah.
that makes sense. What I'm trying to get at is get a database, which you probably have, but it's got to be a high-tech database now, like a Salesforce, that creates an email blast for you or will remind you to send an email blast to every one of your clients. Or a text message. Oh man, there's text message systems, $10 a month. You can put all your clients' phone numbers in, and then send from your computer. You can text message 400 people at one time. Just, hey, it's Mr. Shaw.
And they love it.
Just saying hi. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Boom. My dentist does that. And they always are texting me, trying to remind me to, do this or do that. I'm like, my wife's the hygienist there. They don't care. The business owner of that office, he's got his stuff on point, and he's got thousands of clients, and they text message. He also sends emails. Those are the two. He sends just constant communication, and I'm not going to another dentist's office. So get a text. It's $10 a month, $20 a month for a text message service.
May help somebody, but I belong to the Hallmark cards online.
Yes.
That Hallmark cards, the Mother's Day or whatever it is, you have all your clients in
Yeah.
there. And it's for me, because I'm not a real tech guy, it's
Yeah.
the easiest thing there is. And these nice Hallmark emails go out to them.
Yes.
Automatically on their birthdays, and then
Yeah.
you can put like little blurbs in and stuff like that.
Sure.
But it's cheap. It's like $15 a year.
Yeah. Oh, for the Hallmark. Oh, yeah, the Blue Mountain.
And it's nice.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's set it and forget it. That's what these meetings are here for, is to give different ideas to help you when you leave. go online and say look up text messaging service, and then add all your clients' phone numbers, mobile numbers to the text messaging site, and then pay 25, 50, 100, whatever, depending on how many numbers you have, and then send a text message to the customers. Hey, this is Julian. Just wanted to thank you for your business. Let me know if you want to review your contract. Give me a call. Just small little things like that will help. You know the 2 reasons why businesses fail? Anybody know what the 2 reasons are? 2 reasons. Number 2 reasons why businesses fail.
Keeping contact.
Grant Cardone says the 2 reasons why businesses fail is I forgot about you or I don't know who you are. It's obscurity. If you're not massive action, DFS Marketing sends 3 emails a day to all of our top producers, all of our agent base, 17,000.
Is there any way we could limit that, by the way?
You can, but you're not forgetting about me. You can limit it. But I don't want you to.
Kind of a good marketing plan. How about if I sell Ken Fisher an annuity, and then I just advertise, I sold Ken Fisher.
You know,
I figured that's got to go over pretty good.
you know, Ken Fisher is the largest fixed index annuity wholesaler in the nation. He sells fixed index annuities.
He does?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fixed index, but see, what he's talking about, but he doesn't explain it on his advertising, he's talking about VAs.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about all the provisions and all the expenses. And he's talking about variable annuity, although he doesn't tell you that he's
Yeah.
talking about variable annuities.
Ken Fisher sells more fixed index annuities than,
It's got a lot to do with American equity.
Ken Fisher, all I know is that I didn't believe it when I heard it, but when the carriers, I don't know. But all I know is that Ken Fisher is dominating through social media, and TV. You can look,
His own agency. He doesn't
Yeah.
work everywhere.
he's dominating.
Computer constantly.
And we're going to talk about scaling your businesses like Ken Fisher, like the Grim Reaper. But for now, what Ken Fisher does, and what you just said, you said that, how about I sell Ken Fisher an annuity and then advertise?
Right,
And then advertise.
exactly.
So that is all I'm trying to get you to understand, is to advertise. So many agents I'll ask, what are you doing for marketing? And they say nothing. Or I tried a seminar and I don't do it. Or I rate to get more people. Most agents don't have a consistent marketing system in place doing marketing every day. Ken Fisher, DFS, we have we spend big money on marketing. I calculated that it has cost me $40 million over the last 9 years for not advertising like I have been for the last 2 years. It costs me $1 million a year. You saw those people that were up here. They're not free. It costs me $1 million a year in payroll. That's a lot. $100,000 a month. It's a lot. And I want to spend that in advertising as well, because I know I can continue to bring more people in, because people build agencies. You can't build a humongous $100 million business or even a $5 million business unless you have people working for you. You got to have people. It takes courage. Everybody's saving their money for a rainy day in the insurance business. We're commission only, so you hold the money. Don't touch it. I'm not spending it on that marketing. No, you got to let it go. You got to take some of it and put it down. You go to Vegas, all in. That takes courage. That takes some serious courage to be able to hire somebody, to pay a salary to somebody, to spend $5,000 a month in marketing. But when you do that, you'll see your business just like it did to mine, just completely, because I'm going all in. I'm moving and shaking. The insurance carriers are calling me saying, Julian, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're doing amazing in your business. Your business is quadrupling. We love you. Maybe you need to tone it down a little bit. No, more. I'm putting it all in. That's what agents should do and can do to build their business. I'm telling you, the future is annual reviews. Make sure you're consistently doing the annual reviews every single, like Mr. Shaw, month. Every month. See them face to face. Talk to them. Meet with your customers. Sometimes you have 100 customers. Who has more than 100 customers in here? Mark? More than 100 customers? You have 350, don't you? More?
That's just a Medicare.
Yeah. And you're seeing them once a year on an open enrollment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they just get a phone call because if something changes, I don't lose it to someone else
Yeah.
that's doing the job.
That's right. That's right.
So it's just consistently every month.
And it's running you ragged, you told me.
I was in 2 Walmart stores and I could pick up 3 to 5 new clients normally.
Yeah, yeah. 350 clients. How many years have you had that size of a business?
6, I'd say.
6 years? 7 years? That's strong. Imagine having annual reviews with 350 people a year or a quarter.
And that's healthcare. We haven't even touched the side. I just need to market. I can't contact them. They have to come.
Sure, sure. But believe it or not, you are allowed to have quarterly reviews on Medicare supplement plans. You're allowed to see those people more than once a year. So the annual reviews, of course you can't ask a customer, do you have an annuity on an open enrollment appointment? Do you have a 401k? I also offer fixed index annuities. Of course you can't do that. But the more times you're in front of that customer, they don't forget who you are, and they can't say, I don't know you. If I had a restaurant in the middle of the desert, and I thought it was the best food in the world, and so did all the reviews, best restaurant in the world, but nobody showed up to it, the business would fail. So you have to take your business that is actually a restaurant in the middle of a desert, and you've got to get people to show up to it. Show up to it. You cannot be obscure to your people in today's social media, technically advanced. I can push a button and touch every one of your clients in here. Believe it, through Facebook. And what's in the mainstream right now? Facebook. Every day you see Zuckerberg, you see Facebook, you see this or that. So be the agent marketing your business through Facebook, through YouTube, through Instagram. Instagram 6 months ago, to me, was just for I didn't even know, it was for my teenage son. I'm like, what is that? Who's that girl on there? Give me your phone, What's the Snapchat thing? You can't see, it disappeared. Snapchat, you can send messages out, and when you get it, it's only there for like 30 seconds, and then it's gone, disappears. But, the people who created Snapchat, all billionaires, good ideas, all technology. So everybody in here, I know it's going to be hard to get the hang of it, but you have to start getting used to it. All of my employees, I'll say John, who's my production manager. What do I say that you have to do, John, every day about DFS?
Show up to work.
Well, besides show up to work. I knew I should have picked on you.
That moves.
You got to live it. So, yes.
A question. How detailed can you be in all that sort of marketing?
Yeah.
Give you an example. This is what I don't like about our industry as far as marketing we've been doing. Oh, go have a Social Security seminar. You have a Social Security seminar, they come see you. Quite honestly, it's a little bit of a bait and switch. I would never get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
They're coming for a report.
Yeah.
You guys somehow wrangle them down and
Yeah.
convince them to talk to you about everything
Sure.
else. It's so counterproductive, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If I could advertise quite directly, let's talk about safe money.
Yeah.
Boy, you cut out so many steps in between.
Yeah.
How direct can you be with what you guys are doing?
There is I'm telling you, with this social media stuff that I'm talking about, there is no do's and don'ts. It doesn't matter if you're fat, if you're ugly, if you're skinny, if you're old, if you're tall, if you're bald, it doesn't matter what the content is. It doesn't matter who did it. It doesn't matter. You just do it. You just have to do it. If it's talking about safe money, if it's talking about Social Security maximization, if it's talking about income, it doesn't matter. You have to do it. You could sit at your desk every morning before you grab a cup of coffee, turn the computer on, and you could go and you could post 5 ads every day. I want to post. I'm hiring so many people at my company to just post. I'm trying to get to 1,000 posts per day. 1,000. And trust me, I don't know what to say half the time. I call it rants. I just start ranting at the screen. But it's about stuff that I've dealt with for 21 years and that I know. It's like annual reviews. Just talking about annual reviews for 5 minutes. Or talking with a customer about long-term care. Talking about fixed annuities. Talking about their CD. Is your CD not working? Just stuff. And you start getting the algorithms, start putting your ads in front of people that are retirement minded. For free, it'll do it if you post enough. And then enough people will start seeing your posts and seeing your ads that then they start calling you. I'm about to retire, Mary. So there's no answer to what you post, how you post it. If you're, if you stumble, I film agents every month, and when they get in the camera, like this, they go like this. And then they're done. They won't film again. You have to get through what do they call it when you're in front of a camera? Stage fright. You have to get over that stage fright. You have to get over the stage fright, and you have to start using it. So there's no answer to what you're supposed to post and what you're not. You just have to start.
It's come up once already. I mean, my excuse for not doing any of that has always been FINRA. Everything's got to be FINRA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't do that. I
Yeah.
don't have time to get everything approved by FINRA.
Well, Ken Fisher.
Yeah.
We're all talking about Ken Fisher. Is he a registered rep?
I'm sure.
He is. Is he dominating social media?
Yeah.
He is. So his compliance, his broker-dealer, gives him what he can and cannot do ahead of time. So he's not winging it or having to worry about it. You ask in securities and FINRA, you have to ask what can we do, and then they'll tell you. And then if you're doing enough, you can send it for their review, and you can always be
You have to
posting.
present it to compliance
Yeah.
ahead of time in written form, no
Yeah.
matter what.
Oh, yeah. For example, like our social media strategy, John will say we need to film 5 videos in one day. And so we'll do 5 a day every day. And then we'll take those 5, the first Monday, send it up to compliance. If it's a carrier stuff, like American Equity, send it up to compliance. The 5 that we sent previously will come back approved, post. So it's a system. You got to create a strategy. It's called social media strategy. That's why I have a strategist, because I couldn't figure it all out. I was winging it. So we can help you with all the stuff that I'm talking about, but you're right, it's not easy. But that doesn't mean don't do it.
Right.
That just doesn't mean don't do it. Ken Fisher's doing it. He's dominating too. Any questions on annual reviews? Pretty self-explanatory. Subscribe to my YouTube channel today to help you get informative, up-to-date information on the annuity and life insurance industry. Thank you.